All right, y'all. The way to resolve. They already. That music was crazy last episode. Oh, this is the third quarter. So, I thought possibly we were still in the second quarter. Halftime's up. Hyuga. That's what's up. Okay. So Kuroko still hasn't come up with an answer on what he can do? This is not looking good. Ooh, nice screen. Nice screen. Was that for Yurihata? Or was that Kaneki? I couldn't tell. Ooh, okay. Okay, we're only 22 points behind, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Like I said, it's improbable, not impossible. I was just considering the situation. Akashi's gonna be the issue. Fake. They're gonna break Hyuga and Kagami as the mains. Oh my gosh. How did he draw the foul on that? That's his third foul. Oh, he mixed up his shots. Come on, man. You can't be thinking like that right now. Hyuga, calm down, man. What does he mean by raise his hands? Is that a thing in Japan? God dang it. Look, I get it, but come on, Hyuga. You making dumb mistakes. You're the clutch shooter. It's Midorima gets it. It's from shooter to shooter. They're putting everything on Kagami. This is not the way this needs to go. Wow. Yep. The door to the zone is heartless. It never opens for those who ask for help. Basically, you gotta be a savage. The finals aren't always dramatic. Look, I kind of like that line. I ain't even gonna lie. I had to pause for that line. You said the doors to the zone don't open for those who asking for help. Wow. I kind of feel that because, you know, when you're going in the zone, you are unlocking your savageness. You're not, you know, out here trying to be soft. You're not out here desperate. You're like, look, I'm out here for blood, okay? I'm coming in hard. Okay, so yeah, I kind of agree with that. The zone ain't gonna be a place where you enter in because, oh, poor me, I need your help, like you're reaching out for help. No, you gotta open them doors yourself and be like, look, I'm stepping up in this piece. It's time to get serious. You gotta take it. So yeah, I agree with that. That was kind of a fire line right there. Wow. Kuroko. I think it's got to be Kuroko that comes through. Come on, Kuroko. Okay. I was trying to make sure I saw that correctly. Come on, Kuroko. Come on, Kuroko. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. When you're this far behind, you got to do whatever. It don't matter. No sport is more boring than basketball, huh? They're shocked. I told y'all, it's gonna start with Kuroko. It's gonna start with Kuroko, I'm telling you. They didn't expect that one. You sound so jealous. This is why I don't like this dude. You're jealous and butthurt. I fight because I want to win, that's all. Ooh, all right, come on, Kuroko. We gonna win, bro. You gotta believe. Come on, Kuroko. You gonna be the start of all this. Ooh, nice screen. Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. Screens are good. He's been studying you, though, is the thing. Ooh, no, you don't. Get that out of here. That was smooth. I like that. Okay, here we go. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh. He's not gonna like that. They called him the worst shooter. I love it. That's what you get. Okay. Okay, this is where they can redeem themselves, because I've been saying this so many times. It makes no sense that he doesn't have any presence, yet he be making shots like this and stuff and be dribbling like that. He looks like any other average good player, right? Which, that was the whole thing about Kuroko. Kuroko lost his misdirection because he became like that, like anybody's average pretty good player. So why he's not losing his misdirection, I don't know. But this is where they can make up for it. By placing him on Kuroko and kind of giving into his ego, because this, I don't know why my mouth won't make the words, guys. I'm trying. Hayazumi. I think that's how you say it. He has such an ego on him. He's getting irritated at the fact that people don't take him seriously. He wants to be a star player. He doesn't want to be Kuroko. He doesn't want to be the Phantom Six Man. He wants to be a star. The only thing I can think of is they're trying to play off of that. Kuroko noticed that, and he's trying to play off of that and make him lose his misdirection by causing him to score. He's going to keep scoring to the point where his misdirection doesn't work anymore. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. And the more he starts scoring on Kuroko, that might give back Kuroko's misdirection. That's what I'm thinking. He's not trying to beat you, from what I can tell. Ooh, okay, Kagami, there you go. Because you're like me. I'm still the Phantom Six Man, bro. You are a knockoff. You are a knockoff. I feel like my prediction's coming true here, because he got his misdirection back. His lack of presence is returned. It's because the knockoff started. Nope, no vanishing drive. Just a little drop back. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Okay, here we go. Mayazumi. We're gonna say this together. Mayazumi. 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 Okay. Did you over? Okay, what? Oh, okay, okay. Okay, so I was right, but they're calling it overriding. When a brighter light appears. Similar to the old one, but better. It wasn't a good pass. Didn't I tell you it was going to start with Kuroko? Mm-hmm. He's being outshined by the weakest player, making him the weakest. It is not. I still don't know how they're going to stop Akashi. I don't. Ooh, okay. Problem is, he's going to break your ankles. I said this. It could possibly go back in the zone. I don't know how he's doing that. That's true. And it doesn't matter if he can't stop Akashi right now. He can make a run on the rest of you. If he's in the zone right now, there's nothing the rest of you can do. It's going to be up to Akashi. First of all, that scene was so freaking cool. Okay, I liked it. I don't know why it was so cool to me, but just the way he backed off, like oh, it's on, like a beast or something. It was crazy. But what I think he's gonna do here, I'm sorry I'm pausing so much, guys. It's just kind of it's crazy to me. What I think he's gonna do, you know, they tell people, you know, to give people some distance. He's trying to give him distance so he doesn't break his ankles. But I think Kagami's counting on his speed to be able to stop and his vertical jump to be able to stop all shots. This is the best way to shut him down. Since he's in the zone right now, all he has to do is keep his distance, and then if he tries to shoot, because of his speed and vertical ability, he'll be able to block all his shots. So Akashi's only going to be able to pass at this point, is what I'm assuming. Nah, he's still on him. He's giving him room. He'll block it. Yep. Oh yeah, he can reach you from there. And in the zone, he can reach you. He's even deeper in the zone. Didn't I say that? The way he backed up, he was like a beast. He's still one of the weakest players on the court. Nowhere to pass. If you do it, he's gonna overwrite you. So what are you gonna do? Okay, he's just gonna chill till he Why did you do that, Mayazumi? He couldn't resist, he just... He reflexively took it, I get it, okay. He's not made for the shadows. Mm-hmm. Ooh. You done messed up, bro. Know your role. That's the... Ooh, okay, Tepe. Answer him back. Answer Nabuya back. Kagami actually shut down Akashi. Currently. He currently shut down Akashi. Ooh, they're actually asking for a timeout. To get his over, yeah. Oh, they're friendly when they can use them. Yeah. What I was gonna say, guys, it's very interesting. You see just the polar opposite difference between Seer and Rakuzen. Rakuzen only respects power, and that has seeped into their. Well, let me put it this way: Akashi only respects power, and it's seeped into his team. It's the same thing with Teiko. When Akashi took that attitude, as long as we're winning, as long as you're performing, everything's fine. That's their attitude. Mayuzumi is no longer performing. He's not performing, so therefore they considered him useless. And now, like he said, they were friendly to me when I was useful. Now I don't seem so useful. They don't care about me. When Kuroko didn't seem useful on Siren, they didn't bash him. They didn't say, get him out of here. They benched him, yeah, but they expected him to come back. And they said, don't worry, you got this. You'll come back. And they encouraged him. Because of how Rakuzen's treating him right now, he might have could have come back, but now he's sinking into himself. He's sinking into his own issues, and his issues lie within the fact that he's just not okay with being invisible. Kuroko's okay with being invisible. He always has been, even before he was playing basketball. He's always been thought of, as a second thought, and he's been okay with that. That's why he can be someone's shadow. He's okay with being support. Mayuzumi is not. And now, on top of not being okay with being support, he's being ostracized by the people who put him in that position in the first place. Bruh, this is spelling something bad, and then this is only gonna make Akashi act out, but we're still in trouble. Akashi's about to do something. Glad to be subbed out. See, he's just sinking into himself. Oh my. That man might go missing. Akashi might make him go missing. Exactly. I feel bad enough already. Esco. You're just gonna have to be a lot more careful. And keep your cool. Hey, Kanegi. So stupid. Misdirection overflow. Oh my gosh, can he? No. Right. Oh, he doesn't know how to do it. Or did he threaten his life? Made a mistake. Right. I don't trust Akashi. What is this? Wait, what was that score? What was that score? 71 to 52. Jeez. No, it's not, but it's something like that. Yeah, Akashi used him to draw attention. He's using him. I knew something was up. As a passing tool. I knew something was up. That's so messed up. Yo, Akashi, now that I understand Akashi's character, I get it, but man, that's wrong. That's wrong. And I knew it. The second he put him back in, I'm like, Akashi's not the encouraging type. He's just not. At least not how he is now. Maybe before he kind of really cracked when he went up against Murasaki Ibarra, but nah. After before that, yeah. After that, nah. He's not an encouraging person. He doesn't do things like that. He does not respect people who don't perform, who are not doing what he's asking them to do, who's not winning. He does not respect them. So yeah, what he ended up doing, he used him. And the look on Mayuzuma's face, man. That made me feel a little bit bad for him. I really didn't like his attitude throughout this because, you know, he's looking down on Kuroko because, you know, Kuroko's okay with being not noticed. It's kind of like the person who looks down on someone who makes less money, someone who's in a lower position or something like that, and they're happy with that. You know, it almost annoys them, like they're happy with being that way and they don't want to be put in the same boat as them. You know, don't disrespect people. You know, if you aspire to be something else, that's fine, but there's no reason to look down on someone else who's okay with what they're doing and where they're at. If they're happy and they're comfortable, respect that. You know, and Mayuzuma's gonna learn this the hard way. You know, you trying to be so cool and in the spotlight, it ain't all it's cracked up to be, as the miracles have shown us. Being in the spotlight, being the best and everything, isn't all that it's cracked up to be. It's great to be great at something, but it does have its drawbacks and things to it that people who aren't great won't understand, or who aren't super amazing at something. And that's why I get both sides. I get the side, like people like Fury Hada and everything, who aren't very good and they don't understand what it, and you know, it's a whole different feeling. It's that feeling of not being noticed, that feeling of being thought of as less than and things like that. It hurts and it doesn't feel good, so they can't really understand people who are amazing feeling the way they feel, because people who are amazing always feel this pressure. You know, and it's different. You know, for Akashi, it's pressure. He's amazing, but he always has pressure on his back. For some people, it's like Aomine, he feels like, you know, there's no one like him. There's no one he can, you know, basically feel the same as, you know, and you know, have that camaraderie with. If I'm saying that name, if I'm saying that word correctly. Basically, there's no one like him. He feels very alone and isolated because he's so great. Then you have people like Murasaki Bara, who doesn't like the fact that they're only respected because they're good, or because they're tall, because they were born with something and there was no real work involved. That's why he doesn't like people who work hard, because to him, hard work doesn't get you anywhere. It's just being naturally talented or naturally born with certain, you know, attributes, height, all that kind of stuff. So there's that side and there's the other side, and Mayuzumi is getting a taste of what that's like. You know, he was coming from the place of, I'm not special, I'm not that good at anything, no one notices me, and he didn't like it. Now he's trying to transcend that into, look at me, I'm so great, I'm like a miracle and stuff like that, I'm part of the Rakuzen team. But he's starting to see that side of it too, the fact that if you don't maintain that, you're not respected. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, the pressure is on now. People don't treat you the same way when you enter into that world. And now he's seeing that. And the problem is, it was only going to be for a short while. Mayuzumi doesn't understand that you're not like that, dude. You're not Akashi. You're not even one of the uncrowned kings. You know, as long as you were useful, they were cool with you. But when you're not, you're not. You're not one of those. And now he's feeling the effects of it. And you gotta also understand, he's on a team who only regards that. Siren is just filled with honest people, honest, good people, and that's why Kuroko can thrive there, because first of all, Kuroko's okay with himself, he knows his role, and he is satisfied with who he is. And then he has people who appreciate him for who he is. Mayuzumi is not happy with who he is, and he doesn't have people who appreciate him for who he is. And that's the difference, and that's what's causing all this. And then you have someone like Akashi who comes in and exploits that. And it goes back to what I said about Aomine. I know you guys are annoyed with me with that, and I know you don't believe me, but just think about it. Think about how he's exploiting this guy. You really don't think he might have had something to do with how Aomine's feeling when he did that during that game and made everybody pass the ball to him so he could score the most? Come on now, he's proven himself to be someone who manipulates and uses people. The way he broke Kuroko's promise to his friend. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna let that go, guys. I'm sorry, but that just seems too sus to me. It seems too sus. Other than that, guys, the overwrite thing, I kind of get it. It's basically what I said, as far as he's taking the lack of presence back. He's making Mayuzuma shine more than him, therefore making him the one with the least presence. And the one with the least presence is going to be the best shadow, and the best shadow is going to pull off the best passes. And that's all there is to it. Mayuzumi is too caught up in trying to be somebody. He's forgetting his role, and it's messing him up. And that's what pissed off Akashi. Now he's getting used like a tool. Oh, that's messed up. But yeah, and then also, like I said, Kuroko being the linchpin, he got everybody in gear. Everybody's answering back. Teppei's doing his thing against Nabuya. Kagami entered back into the zone, shut down Akashi. Wow. And you know what? The funny thing is, it was the simplest answer that took out the Emperor's Eye, as of right now anyway. You give him space, but at the same time, and normally this wouldn't work, but because Kagami's in the zone, he's basically capable of almost anything. From that distance, he can actually successfully block all of Akashi's shots. With his vertical jump and his speed and the fact that he's in the zone, all those three combined, he can give all the space he needs so that he doesn't get his ankles broken, still stay in front of him, and at the same time knock anything out the air. So it forces Akashi to pass, and Akashi knows that. Now he's using Mayuzumi as a tool to divert his attention, even if it's for a second, to get off either a successful pass, maybe a successful shot. I don't know. He's only passed so far. But either way, Akashi is just that dude. He's figuring it out. But other than that, the other team's starting to struggle a little bit. So this is interesting. This is going to be very, very interesting. I'm excited for the rest of this gameplay, guys. But that's going to wrap it up for today. My rating for this, did not forget this time. My rating for this is going to be a 4.8. We're just getting the startup of Kagami in the zone. Like I said, we're moving up. We're moving up, baby. But we're gonna see, and I hope to see Hyuga back in. I'm pretty sure we're gonna see Hyuga back in, but I'm interested to see how he's gonna answer to the to the shooting guard. And he's got one more before he's out, one more foul. So that's interesting as well. But 4.8 from me, guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all the support you've been showing on the channel. I will see you guys in the next reaction, in the next review. I'm out. Peace.